Hey Yogi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Look, we saw you out playing tennis. It looked like you and Marvin were out playing tennis. How much is that like starting to normalize, like trying to find things to do there in the bubble and trying to keep yourself busy? How much is that part of like your new world?
Yeah, this bubble is our new life, for a couple months. And I think the NBA has done a great job of giving us extracurricular activities to do, to take our mind off of things, of not, kind of being sort of in one place just at all times. I played tennis with Marvin, Coach Jesse, Kyle the other day. Yesterday, I went fishing with Kyle and JJ. So just kind of trying to do things like that just to, clear up some of my free time.
Yogi, we've talked to almost all your teammates at this point about what they're going to wear in the back of their jersey. What are you going to wear, and what kind of meaning does it have to you?
I chose how many more, and I felt like that statement spoke out to me just because it displays the frustration that myself and a lot of African Americans have for what's been going on in the last 400 years of just discrimination, not having equal rights. So I just chose how many more, just to display that frustration and just to try and open up that dialogue to see what we can do just to make things better.
Thank you. Go to Marshall Harris.
Hey Yogi, obviously it's not anything that you guys aren't new to, losing guys. Can you just talk about that next man up mentality, something that you've been an active part of all year, but specifically as it relates to De'Aaron Fox going down and what that was like to see him go down? I mean, so many thoughts must have gone to your head and once you got his diagnosis.
Yeah, I saw he actually went down in practice. So as soon as I saw he was limping off, I knew I was going to get um, basically coming in to run that second unit. Uh, but coach always tells us, be ready. It doesn't matter who's on the bench. Just be ready for when your number's called. And I feel like I've been ready the entire year. I've been wanting to get out there and play. I just been wanting to get out there and win, just try and contribute, have fun with my guys. And number one thing, obviously, is to make the playoffs.
How much tougher will it be if De'Aaron Fox isn't back by the time games start?
As you know, Fox is lightning quick, can distribute, can score. It'll be tough, but I feel like we have a lot of great camaraderie in our team. And even during the season, I remember when he went out, we won a lot of games. So I feel like we've been there before where he was out, and we know how to play, we know how to execute.
Sean Cunningham.
Yogi, how's it going, sir?
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Just when you take us inside the practices, for you, what's been kind of some of the standout moments, if you could share any? And I know Luke has been pretty critical of how sloppy they've been, but understandably so in terms of the turnovers. That's, I guess, to be expected. But as you take us in there, if anything has stood out, and what might be the biggest area of improvement for you guys?
Uh, I mean, Kind of what Luke said. I think biggest improvement is just taking care of the ball. We haven't been together for 4 months, so it's going to obviously be sloppy, maybe in the scrimmages. But I feel like if we can just learn from our sloppiness, learn to take care of the ball, not only play fast, but have our minds play slow. So when we're out there just executing all our plays, our shots are going to come and go. We're not worried about that. But I think it's just execution, hitting the man on time, on target. Um, and just playing free and playing fast.
And I guess for you, just biggest area of standout for a positive out there that you take away from some of these scrimmages and practices?
Biggest thing is running the team. Me being a point guard, he's going out there, running the tempo, knocking down the open shot. But really just I want to go out there and control the pace of the game.
All right. We'll go to Jason Jones, last one.
Hey Yogi.
How you doing?
All right. First, just how anxious are you guys for this scrimmage just to go against someone else? Because it's been 4 months since you guys have been together, but now with the practices even longer since you've gone against anyone else. So what do you think you guys can look forward to in the scrimmage?
We can look forward to busting somebody else's ass. For sure. We've been going at each other's necks for about almost 2 weeks now. So I think it'll be really fun for us to go out there and just show what we've been working on, show some things that we need to dust off. So I think the scrimmages will really, really help us going into this 8-game stretch trying to make the playoffs.
And it seems like with this setup, 8 games to get in, you don't really know what to expect really from anyone. Do you feel like this is the way your guys' season went with guys coming in and out? You guys are maybe in some ways prepared for something like this where you don't know game to game who may or may not be in the lineup?
I definitely think so. I feel like we're one of the teams that's built for this, going into playing these games in front of no fans. I think that's just going to give guys, I feel like, a lot more confidence, honestly, just to go out there, shoot it with confidence, attack the rim, not have to worry about all the extra stuff. It's really just our Sacramento team here right now in Orlando, and I feel like we can make that push.